Greetings, social things whereby I'm Parax11, review of the good, the bad, and the underrated. So, new Spike episode.
I'm gonna die!
Stop. Jeez. Though, I'd be lying if I said a small part of me didn't panic whenever another one of these came out. Spike episodes frequently seem to be MLP's version of an anime filler arc. No character development, little entertainment value, just pure filler. Out of the many we've had, I'd say only a Dog and Pony Show, Secret of My Access, Inspiration Manifestation, and Equestria games have been any good. And even then, his strongest showings were in Lesson Zero, The Crystal Empire, and Equestria Girls. And in all three of those, he played a supporting role. Hell, in the latter, he was a dog! The trend tends to be that when he's helping others and being the snarky number one assistant, he shines. But when on his own, he can't hold the plot of an entire episode. However, with the promise of seeing a Dragon Kingdom and a possible new ship, I got pretty excited for this episode. Does it soar above the rest to join the few great Spike episodes, or will the mistakes of the past be repeated? Let's find out as we take a look at Gauntlet of Fire. This episode starts with the writer in Spike looking for gems. Nice callback to another one of Spike's better episodes before this. I guess Hasbro needed a reason in show for their new range of glow-in-the-dark toys. However, the princesses, who have sadly taken their regular position of exposition vessels as opposed to actually doing stuff, tell us that this is a call of the Dragon Lord. I guess he forgot to put Spike on vibrate, but I'm not sure Hasbro's ready for that range of toys yet. Anyway, Rarity agrees to go in order to add more fuel to the ship and to gain more knowledge.
Oh my goodness, I'd love to. We are sadly lacking any information on dragon culture and customs.
Yes, because a lack of information is understandable when the animals fly over your own house and speak your language. Sorry, built up rage about another episode. You may proceed. Then proceed to the Dragonlands, but not Garble, anyone but Garble. As you might have guessed from my prior outburst, I don't hold the episode Dragon Quest in very high regard. In fact, it's easily my least favourite episode of the entire show. Not only does it have every character turned into plot holes, not the plot kind, the horse kind. Ew. Actual plot holes all over the place, a boring mid-portion, a terrible anticlimax, and an okay moral screwed up by the context of the episode, but it portrayed the other dragons so one-dimensionally. They were just pea-brain jerks, so that when the moral came about not judging yourself by where you came from pops up, it comes off more as saying boys are better than girls. Not helped by the fact that all the dragons we saw were male, but also that Rainbow Dash insulted Spike for acting effeminately. Still, at least his gang's nowhere to be seen. That's something. However, it's painfully clear that Garble hasn't changed in the time between now and his last appearance.
It's nice to see you too, Garble.
Ooh, past Spike aggressive. So with Twilight and Rarity going undercover, or under rock. Oh hey, two female dragons. At least they're starting to clear up Meriwether's blunders. We see the enormous Dragon Lord and his daughter Ember.
And my reign has been extraordinary. Agree with me!
Huh, who knew even Equestria's Donald Trump would be such an a-hole? Let's just hope this one doesn't fancy his daughter. Ugh. Lord Trump decrees that he is stepping down and holding a trial for those who wish to become the new Dragon Lord.
Hi, your lordship. I was just going home.
You don't get to leave unless I say you can.
Dad, look at him. He's just a runt. Besides, he doesn't even want to compete. Let him go.
Well, he is just a baby and has a disadvantage without wings. Wait, even when he grows up, he doesn't have wings. Is he just the dragon equivalent of Scootaloo? Lord proves himself to be an overly protective father as well, as he forbids his daughter. I'm sure she'll obey him. I'm just gonna go off and watch Myro for a bit. Slade is such a nice guy. I hope nothing powerfully bizarre happens to him.
You, please. When I win, I will pillage Equestria for all their pillows.
Oh, not the pillows.
The first thing I'll do is get revenge on those puny ponies. They'll regret they ever crossed Garble.
What exactly did the ponies do? I mean, they could have incinerated you with magic, but all they did was run away in, as I said, one of the biggest anticlimaxes in the show's history. Spike actually shows some real courage in stepping up to do the trials after hearing the dragon's plans for Equestria, even if it means staying in the Dragonlands after becoming Lord. A great moment for his character, but I can still think of 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, and what the heck, 13 reasons why the dragons are destined to fail. And so the trials start over a seaside with infested waters, and, of course, Spike has to swim, but luckily that means he can save a disguised Ember. A real shocker her being there.
Dragons don't do friends.
Wow, a being from outside of Equestria bemoaning friendship's magic. That's never been done before. However, Ember proves herself better than the other dragons, as after Spike saves Garble, shame, she protects the ponies from being found by him and teams up with Spike to complete the trials. Maybe this episode should have been called How to Train Your Dragon Princess.
Wait, how did you two get through?
Teleportation magic. However, Ember decides to separate from Spike. They reach the staff, along with Garble, who really should have been launched into orbit by Twilight like 1 billion times by now, but Ember swoops in to save the day. I know I've seen the bad girl who rejects friendship at first, then comes around to it, but I really do like Ember's character. She's tough, determined, clever, and yet another princess to go against stereotypes that this show's created.
Now go start your long journey home, and give every dragon you see on the way a hug. Don't tell them why.
Finally, this douchebag gets punishment. It is worth the wait, though. However, his second move as Dragon Lord is to give power to Ember. We get a good moral about not judging someone by their size or strength.
Yes.
As our heroes leave the Dragonlands, assured in their new knowledge of dragonkind and getting another powerful ally in another corner of Equestria. So that was Gauntlet of Fire, and while it acts as a follow-up to my least favourite episode of the show, this one isn't half bad. In fact, it's not even a bit bad. It's a great episode, definitely up there with the best of Spike's episodes. Despite Garble still being just as one-dimensional and annoying as the last time, but the plot being a little predictable, everything else is excellent. Spike's will to help ponies, this time every pony in Equestria is on full show. Twilight and Rarity don't feel unnecessarily forced into the plot, and Ember ends up being an interesting new character, finally giving us a dragon other than Spike who isn't 100% a dick.
I don't know that I believe anyone's 100% a dick.
Well, these guys might just change your theory. It's nice to see another potential ship for Spike outside Rarity, as that plotline hasn't been seriously addressed since Season 4. So, in the end, this episode is definitely up there with Secret of My Success and Inspiration Manifestation as one of Spike's best episodes, and gives me hope for future showings of his character. I'm Parax11, thank you for watching.